Hey y'all, today I am decluttering and reorganizing my laundry room using the super simple steps that I talk about in all my videos. I'm going to start with completely clearing out the space. Second, I'm going to declutter all the things that I want to go back into the space. Third, I'm going to contain and put everything back into the space. And then at the end, I'm going to walk you through it and show you how easy it is going to be to maintain it moving forward. So let's get to it. So this is what I am working with. It is just a standard builder utility room, and I've lived in this house for just over 3 years, and all I've done is put in these shelves. I put these in at the same time we put our closet system in. This is the same PAX closet system. You can see up here, I've got lots of extra shelves and some dirty, dusty vents that need to be cleaned. So I am definitely gonna get this dusty situation taken care of today. We can't live like that. And you can see over the years, I've just kind of stacked stuff up and stacked stuff up and stacked stuff up and hung stuff up behind the door. And that's where I keep my laundry that needs to be ironed, because I don't want to put anything back into my closet unless it's actually ready to wear. I need to find a good spot to keep those things that need to be ironed. They need some place to live until I actually get around to the ironing. So this is what I'm working with. Let's get to it. Step one, clear out the space. Now, as I clear out the space, I'll be moving everything out here onto my kitchen island. Got my garbage can over there because I am planning on throwing a lot of stuff away. I don't want to keep all of this stuff. I've got stuff up there that moved here with me 3 years ago, and obviously I don't need that. So I'm planning on throwing a lot of stuff away as I go. Now, I did purchase these plastic bins in order to hold the things that are going to go back inside. I love a wicker basket, probably more than most. If you look around my house, and as you do work around my house in all these other videos, you will see I've got wicker baskets everywhere. But I feel like there are two places in the house that wicker baskets absolutely do not work. One is the laundry room and the other is the pantry. And I feel like wicker baskets don't work well there because those spaces get dirty. Like you can see the laundry room's got a bunch of cleaning chemicals and all that kind of crap in it. And I want something that I could just rinse off, throw into the dishwasher if I need to, and then put it back wherever it goes. So that's why I chose to go with plastic containers for my laundry room and for my pantry, because they can go in the dishwasher. So I'm gonna start by spreading these things out on the island, because this is the space I'm going to be emptying all of my things into. I feel like it's just more efficient as I'm emptying the space out to categorize it and declutter it as I go. This clearing out the space process is going to be the biggest challenge of the entire process. And this is why I have been procrastinating, because this part's just going to suck. But the only way to get through it is to get to it. So off we go. Now this space does hold all my cleaning supplies, but it also holds all the back stock of my household products. I get as many things as I possibly can scheduled with my Amazon Subscribe and Save. It saves you money and you don't have to worry about running out. Everything just comes to you on a regular delivery schedule. So you don't ever have to worry about running to the store for toilet paper, because nobody wants to run to the store for toilet paper. As always, I've got my music going in my earbuds so that I don't get any copyright strikes. This crap goes to an aquarium I don't even have anymore. See, these wicker baskets, they need to go. They just hold dust in here and I don't like that. So these wicker baskets have got to go. So all the stuff that I have for a saltwater aquarium I'm setting over there. I'm gonna box that stuff up and save it for my brother, because I have a freshwater aquarium now. Saltwater didn't work for me, but he's got a gorgeous saltwater aquarium. So I'm gonna set everything over there and see if he wants to take any of that. This is a sweater drying rack. I bought it last year. Of course, I've dried a lot of sweaters since then, but never once have I put them on the rack. I think it's probably time for this to go. Now this is a Scuba, a circa 2014 or so. Like it's been around for a while. This is the iRobot that mops the floors, doesn't just sweep the floors. Of course, it's become outdated, and it worked up until about 3 weeks ago. So this thing lasted 9 years, almost 9 years. 8 or 9 years anyway. I don't remember if I got it in 13 or 14, but whatever. It lasted 8 or 9 years and I really got a ton of use out of it, but it doesn't work anymore. So it definitely doesn't need to be in here taking up space. This basket is full of my puppy dog towels and cleaning rags. I do not need this many cleaning rags, but I need every one of these puppy dog towels. Shoes. Why do I even have shoes in here? Old curtains to an old house I don't even have anymore. Boxes of hangers. Now, I always need hangers, so I'm going to find a better way to store these because I need to keep every one of them. I'm going to save one of these hanger boxes and put all the aquarium stuff I'm going to set aside for my brother to look through in one of those boxes. My ironing cart. I have everything I need to iron, except the will. Empty. Why have I not thrown this away yet? Lots of stuff. I must be really messy because I have 3 different types of goof off. You must be a real goof to need this much goof off, huh? I'm tired. Still got a long ways to go though, so suck it up, Buttercup, and get to work, right? I have learned the hard way that suck it up, Buttercup will solve most problems in life. So a lot of times I have found, not a lot of times, sometimes I find that people get irritated by my belief that suck it up, Buttercup can solve so many things in life, because they feel like when I say suck it up, Buttercup, that means just power through it. And sometimes that is what it means. But for the most part, what I mean by suck it up, Buttercup is take responsibility for whatever situation you're in, and if you don't like it, change it. Question. Not question. Answer. I have all of these light bulbs up here. And it's ridiculous because for the most part, I am changing out all the incandescent light bulbs in all of our houses to LEDs as they burn out. So why do I keep all these incandescent light bulbs and all these other light bulbs? I don't know. Maybe today's the day I stop. Because really, who needs boxes full of light bulbs you're never gonna use, right? I don't think I'm ever gonna use these. Some of these light bulbs even go to specific fixtures that I don't even have anymore. They were in another house halfway across the country. Now, some light bulbs are coming back in here, but I promise you not all these. This is another thing. It's a spin mop that comes with the bucket that you spin it in and mop and everything. And I thought this was going to be the answer to all my floor care problems. But the reality is that I prefer to use a steam mop. And I never even opened this. What a waste of time, money, and space to even have this, right? Almost there. This is a basket full of knee braces. Yeah. I avoid activities I need a knee brace for at this stage of my life, so yeah, probably not keeping these either. All these extra hangers that I don't use because all the hangers in my closet match. They are all the slimline, no slip hangers, and I just like the look of having them all match in my closet, so I'm gonna run these upstairs to one of the guest closets. Be right back. This little wrench thing that changes out the cartridges on my water filter. And that's the water filter back behind the washer dryer. I use that to filter the water for my aquarium, so I definitely need to keep these, but not sure where I'm gonna keep them. I think I'm gonna go put them under the aquarium in the cabinet, the aquarium cabinet. And then I might get to cleaning. Grabbing my Swiffer. Do y'all use Swiffer products? I love Swiffer. But what I don't love is buying these refills. So I just bought these microfiber ones. I'll show them to you whenever I go back in. They should be much better because they're washable, they're reusable. So I can just use them and then wash them. and use the same ones over and over and over. And that makes more sense to me. All right, it's empty. Let me show you. So you can see I still have the laundry baskets and the hangers in here. I left the hangers on there because obviously that's where the hangers are gonna go. I do also have these little baskets that you can add a shelf. I mean, they are great for really utilizing space efficiently. I so hope I caught that GoPro catch on camera. We'll see. Now, I do have extra shelves up here. You can see that's what these are stacked up on here, is extra shelves and extra organization pieces that fit into this cabinet system here. I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not. As I go to start putting things back in here, if I find that I need them, I will use them, of course, but I might not need them, so we'll see. So, well, look at the lost lone sock and my phone. My phone has a magnetic case and sticks to my washing machine. Isn't that awesome? I'm sorry, y'all can see this light going off and on. I have a motion activated switch here in the hallway, and I'm getting ready to install one in the laundry room as well. So I'm out walking around, and that's the motion that activates the switch. So here we go. Now this is all of the stuff that I brought out. Look at that. Holy crap, right? Like, that's a lot of crap. But what I did is, as I brought everything out, I put it in a basket and grouped like items with like items, except for this one. Let's do that now. So I mix a lot of my own cleaning solutions, and that's what this bucket is. This is a bucket of cleaning solutions that I use to mix up. It's mostly Dawn dish soap, peroxide, and alcohol. I clean most everything with those three things. So I'm gonna put my cleaning gloves in with the pre-made cleaning solutions. It's a wire brush, just in case you ever need a wire brush to go scrubbing into something. All right, how is this all gonna go back in? I'm gonna start with my largest items first. And yeah, I'm gonna start with my largest items first. I don't like to keep my laundry baskets on top of my washer and dryer. That's because, as you can see, this is a small space, so I use the top of my washer and dryer as my folding table. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna bring in the things that I use the most, so I make sure that I get them in the most convenient spot for me. Obviously, I don't want to be using this step stool to try to get my laundry detergent off that top shelf every time I go to do a load of laundry. So the laundry detergent is gonna go right here where I can easily reach it. Let's go get that. That works. The next collection of things that I want to have easily accessible is the stuff I use to care for my plants, because I care for my plants often. So all the stuff I need to care for my plants is going to get some prime real estate. So those are the main things I use out of here, other than some cleaning supplies. So now I'm going to go get my cleaning supplies that I use on a real regular basis. Those are my pre-made cleaning supplies, stuff that I buy already made, and a lot of different types of Goo Gone, because apparently I get into myself into some gooey messes. And then those are all the things I use to make my own cleaning solutions. So those are all grouped together. And then on the end are my specialty cleaning supplies. That's things like to clean leather, for specific different types of fabrics and different things, you know, just shoes, because we all have stuff that we have to clean on a regular basis that isn't part of our, that needs something specialized to clean it. So that's what I have over there. So these are really toxic chemicals, things that I use outdoors to kill ants, Drano, stuff like that. I'm gonna put that up high because I don't really use it that often. And when we do have this kind of situation, it's usually the captain that's gonna deal with it, and the captain is almost 6'5", so that's his shelf. These are the microfiber Swiffer pads that I was telling you about that I got on Amazon. I'll link them below in case you wanna check them out. They work awesome. This one is for the Swiffer sweeper. And then this one is for the Swiffer duster. And when they're dirty, you just chunk them in the log washer and dryer and use them over and over again. I've only had them for about 3 months. They've been working really well for me for the last 3 months. So long term, I don't know how well they'll hold up, but it's worth a shot, right? So now I'm bringing in a lot of my backstock items. I could not have planned these fitting better. I promise I didn't plan it, just happened to work out that way. I'm really happy about it though. Now, I know this basket doesn't match all the others. And you know what? It's okay. I can live with that. Of course, I would love to have them all match, but I'm not gonna throw it away because it doesn't match. At least it's the same color. That would not be a very frugal thing to do. So we're just gonna live with it. It's gonna be okay. So I'm being really careful to leave the plug back there. Let me show you. To leave this plug clear because it's the only plug I have in here other than the ones my washer and dryer are plugged into. So if I ever do iron in here, I need a place to plug the iron in, so I'm trying to leave that plug clear. So far, so good. This goes to the refrigerator outside. I'm not gonna ever use it, but I'm gonna keep it because someday we're gonna sell this house. And when we sell the house, the refrigerator that's outside is gonna go with it. It's built into an outdoor kitchen. Maybe the next owner wants it. I don't generally like to keep any cardboard in the house, but I don't have a better solution for these pant and skirt hangers right now, and I need to keep them. So I'm keeping them in the cardboard that they came in. I cut the sides off, and I didn't do a very good job of that. We're gonna run with it. Life doesn't have to be perfect to function well. Almost done. All right, you know what hasn't come back into space yet? All those damn light bulbs. And you know what? I'm bringing them all back. Even the ones that I don't have a fixture for them to fit right now. But let me tell you why. I've got adult children, I've got lots of friends and family, and I know a lot of these light bulbs, which are very expensive. Some of these light bulbs are $25, $30 each. They have fixtures that these light bulbs will go into. So I'm going to keep them, and I'm gonna see if they can use them. But I'm only gonna give myself 90 days. I've got 90 days to either get them to somebody else's house who can actually use them, or I'm just gonna throw them away. I'm giving myself 90 days. But as much as it's hurting, I'm bringing them back in. You know, I've been watching a lot of minimalist mom, I can't say it, but I've been watching it. The Minimalist Mom on YouTube, and also Clutterbug. And they even talk at length about how hard it is to get rid of items that you've paid so much money for. Like, keeping it is gonna put the money back in your bank. I know, it doesn't make any sense. And as you can see, I'm struggling with it. I've already decided I'm keeping them, but have I? Have I really decided that? I think I have. Okay, I have. I'm putting them on the shelf, 90 days. I'm setting the calendar reminder right now. Oh, I know I should do it now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I just need to accept that about myself. It can be so much better than it was without having to be absolutely perfect. And that's what this looks like. So much better than it was, even if it's not perfect. I'm not gonna let light bulbs, even expensive ones, ruin my everything. All right, that's it. It's done. Let's check it out. This is all the crap not going back in there. Most of this is garbage. I'm going to take this box here and package up all of the stuff that I have for my old saltwater aquarium to give to my brother because, like I said, he has got the most gorgeous saltwater aquarium, so he can use that stuff. And then all of the rest of this is going in the garbage except for that spin mop. I asked my sister-in-law if she wants it. She said yeah. So I will be saving that and giving that to her. The wicker baskets I will repurpose. I think I'm going to use them in my closet because those would look great in my closet. And I can always use a basket. But here is the new and improved laundry room. So you can see just about everything that was in here is still in here. It's just so much more efficient now. That stuff up there, still up there, but whatever, you know. I don't really necessarily like that solution for the backstock of hangers, but I already own those things. The hangers are there, I need them, and I'm just gonna live with it. It's gonna be fine. I decided I'm going to use that hanging bar for the stuff that needs to be hung up just until it's ironed. And then I've got my ironing cart right over there. I made that, I guess last year, maybe the year before. Yeah, but I just made it within the last 2 years and I absolutely love it. It's better than a traditional ironing board could ever be. And I have everything I need right where I need it. And that is the secret to maintaining the space. Putting everything back in a way that makes sense in how you use it, not necessarily how it looks the best. I know there are beautiful images of the most gorgeous laundry rooms all over Pinterest and YouTube. And you know, much love to them, much respect. I love and respect all of those spaces. That would be awesome to have. But my laundry room needs to function for me in real life. And in real life, I don't have time to decant my laundry detergent. I did it for years. I had it one of those little jugs that had the little spout on it. The laundry detergent gets dried up at the end of that spout. Sometimes it drips. It's just more trouble than it's worth, so it doesn't work for me. I'm not doing it, even though it's beautiful. I'm not gonna do it. And I did not go with wicker baskets because wicker baskets have to be dusted. They have to be wiped down. If there's any kind of moisture in the air, they can get a little funky. And I live in a very high humid area. So plastic baskets work for me because they go in the dishwasher. And I'm all about what makes it easy because that's what makes it maintainable. You can put the best organizing system in place according to all the organizing pros in the world, but if it is not something that you can maintain, it's useless, or at least it is to me. So after all the time I've spent in the last couple of weeks watching Declutter Bug and the Minimalist Mom, which I love, 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 love their channels. If you don't watch the Minimalist Mom or Declutter Bug, you should. I'm gonna link them down below. You should absolutely go check out their channels. They're fabulous. But I follow my own formula in doing this project today. First, I cleaned out the space and got it all cleaned up. Second, and as I was cleaning it out, I categorized all the items and contained them in a way that would work bringing them back in. Third, I brought them all back in a way that all the things that I need are closest to be able to be used where I need them. My laundry detergent is right above my washing machine, just exactly where I need it. I used easy to maintain materials and placed them in the space that makes the most sense for me. And that's what's gonna make this system work for me long term. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today while I have decluttered and reorganized my laundry room. I appreciate having you around. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. Drop down into the comments and let me know, what do you think are the most important things about organizing and decluttering? Or let me know, even more importantly, what are your challenges? What are your challenges around it? I'm very fortunate to have been born one of those people that can just keep an organized space. I don't know why, but I'm logic based and that's how my brain works. I was an accountant in my past life and I'm just wired that way. But for people who are not wired that way, I love to hear what their challenges are because I think with a little thought and planning, those can be overcome. So let me know what your challenges are or let me know what success you've had, what works for you. Let's chat down in the comments. Anyway, we'll talk later. Bye y'all.